Hello and welcome to Brahman's Cove. This is a collective reading on karmics, spell work that's flopped, and downloads trying to be blocked. So let's get into this. I mean, at the moment I've got glasses on because I have a headache, and I've now realised as my third eye is activating a lot more. Oh, hello to the new guys and hello to the returning subscribers. What I have realised with migraines, and I'm starting to see who it is that's sending stuff, because now I'm seeing shapes, I'm seeing colours, I can tell what type of magic it is that's being used. And this is something for you guys, because if you do suffer from health issues, if you suffer from let me get this one actually, if you suffer from health issues, joint issues, migraines, unexplainable, yeah, look, you've got the Five of Cups upside down. If you suffer from unexplainable health issues, this is stuff that's been sent to you, and you've got the Five of Cups upside down. Where you are doing your healing, you're getting rid of a lot of this stuff. I'm sorry if you can hear a load of noise because we've got people working, but the download that I got really strong is that there is a love spell hex to dim your libido and your partner's libido as well. Yeah, you've got the Knight of Goblets here. So there is a male female. There's a male masculine male counterpart, or like karmic twin flame, who's kind of heading this. And look, when I actually went to shuffle, they've gone inside out, and this is to they're trying to create discord. And even if I have got a headache or a migraine, it doesn't stop me. What they don't realise is it actually makes my downloads clearer, because now I'm actually seeing the threads of magic. I'm actually seeing the threads of magic. They tried a couple of weeks ago, and I actually saw where it was coming from. And it's hoodoo. There's a mixture of voodoo in there as well. They're using chicken feet, they're using eggplant, especially for this spell when it comes to libido. And look, this has come out again. And underneath you've also got the Seven of Swords. This is somebody who is close to you, or you were close to, who is deceitful, spreading lies. Someone who, and I also heard High Priestess, somebody who classes themselves as a High Priestess. And I mean, it's back there again. This guy, this Knight of Goblets, I'm going to take him out, and that's crazy because that's underneath again. This Knight of Goblets, this person that maybe you went partying with, somebody who drinks too much, they are, I've also got here, Lamb to the Slaughter. Something that they've done was to kind of not only slow you down, but it was almost like a sacrifice or an initiation. And I've said that before, but this love spell hex to dim your libidos, it's done because I've heard also fertility, that you guys are either you're either going to be fostering, adopting a child, or having another child of your own, or this could be also to do with fertility is also how you create things. So it's them trying to stop your creations, or more or less slandering and saying that your creations are actually not authentic. I also had a song stuck in my head, and it was Crying Over You. It's like one of those really old school songs. Cry over you. This person is jealous. They're jealous of how it used to be, and they can also see how very abundant you are. This is all tied into money as well. And you've also got the King of Blades. This person has a very sharp tongue. They're very sharp tongue. They're usually somebody who gets stuff done, who's an organizer, almost like the general of an army, but they're really stuck on you. They can't get you out of their heads, and all they think about is taking you down. Yeah, because this is you. You're the Queen of Bones. You're the Queen of Wands. You have a fire, and you look at this woman as well. As much as she has this fire behind her, she's all in white. It's because you've kept going straight. You've kept your no matter what's been thrown at you, even if it does get you down for momentarily, you keep going, and you keep going with that ambition of, you know, it's temporary, I'm going to get over this. You've also got the 7 of Coins in reverse. This person is trying to kind of muddy your vision when it comes to looking at how hard you've worked and how far you have come and how much you have overcome. And you've also got the Sun in reverse. Yeah, they want to keep you in low vibrations. They want to keep you feeling like, you know, feeling hopeless. King of Goblets. There's somebody also, this is for me about romance, because I know that the King of Goblets is the King of Cups, and this is somebody who is very intact with their emotions. If you are in a partnership, you have a good partnership. You've got to a point in your life where you know your worth, you know, and you've got the Knight of Bones upside down. They're trying to stop the progress that you have with this person, because the Knight of Wands is one of the fastest knights in the deck. And they want to stop the progress of whatever's coming next, because something really good is coming and they really want to stop that. Now you've also got a dream download that I had, any co-workers, and it says old job. So a job that you've just left, or a job that you're considering leaving. You've got the Emperor in there. There was somebody that you worked with that used to gossip quite a lot, and they still do. They talk about you. Also with this co-worker, if they made you tea or they made you drinks or stuff like that, they were placing a lot of ill intention every time they were doing that, because they wanted you to mess up. And you might not have been in that job for a very long time, but they caught you caught their attention straight away, and you didn't realise at that time, or maybe you just weren't paying attention, but you had somebody who worked in spell work, who had their own business, and you have got the 7 of Coins, and it's upside down. So this person, they weren't doing very well with their business. They kind of wanted to move away from the job that they were doing, and they wanted to go into whatever it was that they decided they wanted to do, self-employed. But it had been a plan that they had constantly had to put on hold, and they didn't understand how you were coming in, so how they saw it as flamboyant and flashy, and were able to just read other people. And I think I heard jealous. They were jealous of how you connected with other people. Yeah, because you've got the Hermit upside down. You're somebody who is actually quite a private person, but you can open up and you know how to connect with others. And they really didn't like that. They really didn't like that you had that so naturally, because they'd worked so hard and they had to turn to spell work to get what they wanted. But when I'm saying spell work, it wasn't that they were, look, yeah, because look, you've got Gaia, which is upside down, and and underneath that you've got Squidward. So this is somebody who held on to money way too tightly and didn't know how to nourish themselves or give back either, because you've got over here, I'm walking the wrong path and loving it. So they were somebody who, you know, to get their business off of the ground, they were actually taking energy from other people. And you've also got here Celestite. So this is something that maybe you should get as well, because on the back it says throat, third eye and crown chakras, energizes the organs of these chakras, healing brain, throat, eyes, ears and nose. So especially when it comes to, you know, this person was actually sending you things, and they may have, yeah, because look, you've got 3 of Bones, but look at that. They were working to stop you, to kind of put out the embers of your fire, and it may have worked for a certain amount of time. That they may have brought in a tower moment for you, and you didn't realise, but they didn't realise that it was actually in your best benefit, because that tower moment may have been losing a job, or you may be in the process of losing a job or leaving your job, and they thought that by doing that they were actually, you know, dampening your ambition, and they'd get to reign again. But what they didn't realise is, by doing this for you, this is the tower that's actually divinely guided. It's been put there for a reason, because now look, now it's this way. 7 of Pentacles. This was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen so that you could look back and reflect. And let me have a look. Yeah, look, it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen so that you could look back and appreciate what you have been doing, and whether or not working in the industry you were working in was actually for you. And I mean, for myself, when that happened, look, Star card. I started following my true north, my north node, because before that I wasn't. I was just going through the motions. And you've got here the Four of Wands. This is about home life. This is about marriage. It's about partnership. Being able to leave that job and follow my true north has given me an appreciation of how far I've come, of the gifts that I've had. So all the challenges that we've been through, it means that I can start setting up a stable foundation for myself, and so can you guys. So this person from work who may be slandering your name or stealing your creative projects, and I heard a big yes, this person is going to watch you glow up, because look, yeah, this person's going to watch you glow up. They're going to watch you heal, because this is the Five of Cups. They're going to watch you ascend, and they are going to be jealous as hell, because they don't seem to have the ability or capability to look outside of the box, because you've got the tower and it's upside down. So you may not see this tower coming. I would like to take one of these, actually. These are playing card games, like manga card games. But I've been getting messages from them as well. Can I please have one of these cards, or as many as you want, for the collective consciousness on the tower card, or the tower moment that might be coming to them? Well, I've heard it's already happened. It's already happened, and you've got the shallow grave. Look at this. Someone tried to dampen you. Someone tried to more or less kill your love of what it is that you do. And it didn't work, because look, you've got curtain. Blockout curtain. That stuff was blocked. And what have we got on the back? You've got Maya Kashi Winter. This person may have done a freezer spell. This specific person from work may have done a freezer spell. So around the time that you were working there, if you felt like you weren't going forward, or things, especially like if you usually very abundant, if you have something like a money altar, and you were doing your rituals, and you were doing all of the things that you do with your money altar, for example, and it just stopped working, and you were like, huh, what's going on? Because look, you've got silver wing. So yeah, this is angelic. This is the angelic realm. I've heard freezer spell. So they done a freezer spell to kind of block your abundance, because whatever's going on here, especially with all these downloads that I'm getting, it's not from just from one person. So you definitely have co-workers from an old job who did divination, and they may use a crystal ball. And if they don't, you need to get one. And it says mystic. Because, and I'd look into your ninth house. Look into your ninth house, even if it's just, you know, drawing a zodiac chart with all of the houses on it and putting the image of a crystal ball. Put that into your ninth house to give you more clarity. And you also have Horn of Light. Yeah, it will give you more light, more illumination on what's happening. I want to go for, which one? This one over here. Let's have a look. Because look, you've got Daughter Value upside down. I think one of the aims, and this is the co-worker, or is this someone else? Co-worker, the co-worker, when you were working there, they wanted you, because if you actually look at this card with the red doors and that money all coming out, this is about feeling stable and secure, and, you know, being recognized, getting that recognition for the hard work that you do. And when it's upside down, this is about blocking your abundance. It's about having shaky foundations and not feeling very secure in your own path. And this is what this person was trying to do. And I think they were trying to do that to you, not only because they were jealous, but because they knew that you were abundant. And look, you've got 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so this is him coming through, giving you this message that you are a messenger. Your voice has a lot of power. And I don't mean just your words have power. I mean that the way that you speak, it's almost like a siren's call. People are very charmed and soothed, and they feel safe around you. So I don't know if you are the type of person that people just unload their worries on, and it could literally be a stranger. You could be waiting at a bus stop, and the person next to you will, you know, strike up a conversation and start telling you their life story. And maybe that's something that's happened through your life, and you're like, why do they feel so familiar with me and feel so comfortable that they can tell me whatever they want? And there may be that issue of kind of then having to put boundaries in because it becomes too much. And if that is you, this person who was a co-worker, I think maybe they felt that a little bit, that you had this kind of magnetic draw to you, so that if you have a magnetic draw to you and they already do divination, and what they're doing isn't bringing the abundance in that they need, then if they know that you're a magnet for abundance, you're a magnet for other people, for connection, for, you know, for life force, why not take some of yours? Maybe the reason why, you know, things that were going so well stopped as well is because they were starting to draw a few, because that's what they've been doing to other people. Yeah, because look underneath, we've got action, which to me is a massive yes. Because look at this. Look at those two horses. You've got the white one that's galloping forward, who is loving life, enjoying the road, in, you know, trusting that the road will keep them safe. And then you have that black horse behind. And that black horse is almost about to like bite the bum of the white horse. This black horse is the one that's kind of trying to slow down the white one or take what the white one has. And this is what the co-worker was doing to you, because she didn't like your shine. She didn't like your shine. She didn't like how much you blew up. And look, see, when I speak truth, my phone decides that it's going to throw itself everywhere. Let me just get a drink, because this is thirsty work. But this was supposed to be about a love spell hex to dim your libido, but it's gone over to your co-worker. Because I have a feeling that the co-worker is still at it. They're still at it. Now, I'm going to get some out of here. Let's have a look. So can you tell me a little bit more? Oh yeah, look, you've got eggshell. Straight away, you've got eggshell. Crushed eggshells are really good for protection. You can use salt to put on windowsills and things like that, but eggshell is really, really good for protection. So if you eat eggs, keep the shells afterwards, take the peel out of them, just let them dry out and grind them up, because they are perfect for return to senders. They're perfect for protection spells. They're great for mojo little ward bags. And you've got verbena, which is aka vervain, aka holy herb. And it says on the back here, protections against disease and baneful magic. And what were we talking about? We were talking about your health. Okay, resonates with Gemini energy, the planet Venus, element water. It's a divine feminine energy. The deities are, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, because it is a Welsh name. It's Celtic. It's Seridwen, Isis, Thor, and Jupiter. And Jupiter is all about abundance as well. So this is really good. Definitely look into getting this. Vervain, holy herb, but as I call it, verbena. Because this will really help, especially if you do have a money altar, or you are trying to work with the law of attraction to bring money in. Because especially if this other person is still trying to steal your abundance or steal your energy, this will protect against anything that they're throwing towards you to distract you. So headaches, migraines, you know, joints hurting, stomach issues, memory loss, anything like that. That's going to help cut out any baneful black magic that's actually causing this. It also said it's good for snake bites and headaches. Whoa, I didn't even read that. It's great for headaches, and will bring help in desperate times. So that one, definitely look into getting that. And underneath you've got frankincense. There you go. Get yourself some frankincense, used since the ancient Egyptian times in beauty regimes. Element is fire. It will help you with healthier and younger looking skin, grounding, calming, clearing the mind, aids in focus, powerful for purification, meditation, consecration, cleansing and exorcism. So this might be good to actually put into your little pot of magic things, because even if you don't practice spell work or divination, even if it is just a little bit of altar work where you have somewhere you light candles, frankincense will be really good for cleansing. You can get it in incense form if you want as well. And I always say this wrong, I'm not even going to try. Asophetica, protection, banishing negativity, powerful but very smelling, and I have some of that. Okay, so have a look into this, because this is about banishing and cleansing. Make sure that you are keeping up with your daily energy cleansing routines, whether that is a salt bath, whether that is, you know, saging, or whether that's using ringing bells. Make sure you're doing it every day, because over here you have a karmic person. This is a karmic person. This is definitely someone from work. Now, maybe this person from work is actually the one who's sending the love spell hex to dim libido, and I've got a massive yes. This person is sneaky and sad, and they are a Capricorn. You've got a Capricorn who sits in their shadow. 10th house, so this is about reputation, destiny. It's about who you're related to, business and career. And we were talking about co-workers, long-term goals, status, fame. It's also to do with father figures and men and masculine energy. And it does say that they are very determined and strong and materialistic, and they can endure. So this person is in it for the long haul. So you're going to have to, and supportive of friends. But this person, when it's the other way around, this is complete opposite. This person will backstab their friends to get the last, you know, to get the shirt off their back. So just watch out for this Capricorn. If you knew a Capricorn when you were at work, then you know who it is. Now this one, let's see. Your swag is authentic, theirs isn't, and it's upside down. So they feel like they're the ones who, they feel like they're very powerful. They feel very powerful. They feel like they own shit. And they feel like you're the one who's actually quite weak, so they can just take what you want. They see you as a victim. They see you as a victim, which is why they feel like you're an easy target. Now, all of these are covered, so it's like they don't want this to be taken out. Groceries, make better choices regarding what you put in your body. I feel like this is a call to those who have been thinking about changing what they're eating, but keep putting it off. Start eating better, because I feel like, you know what, as you vibrate higher, the way that you eat is going to change, because what you put into your food, what you put into your mouth, it's energy. Everything is energy. You know, even this cupboard next to me is made up of atoms that vibrate. There's energy in everything. So the food that you're eating, if you're buying, like, let's say, for example, pork from an animal that has stayed in a cage all of its life. I mean, I'm not vegan. However, do I really want to be eating an animal that has been stuck, chained inside a barn that has never seen the light of day? Or would I rather eat pork from a pig that's been able to have free roam, have sunlight, run around with other pigs, you know, and have enjoyment in their life? Because I know what I choose. So this is about putting things into your body that you know are going to vibrate at a higher level. And you've also got Millionaires Club. Okay. There's always money. Money always comes out in this. And you've got the colour blue. Okay, so this is about your throat chakra, because you had Archangel Michael with the throat chakra. You guys are my messengers. You guys are the ones who you do speak truth. But look, that girl is poison. So that female, or that feminine divine energy, or that divine, I'm saying divine, but they're not really, are they? That feminine karmic that you worked with, this person may be clairaudient, and they may use music or verses from music to send stuff to you, and they definitely did put something in your tea, because look, that girl is poison. And I also had on here, where's it gone? Drink this, sour taste in mouth, black and poison. Okay, so this is back to the drinks that they used to bring, or the foods that they used to bring. They were trying to do something to kind of connect a cord, and you need to remove cords, because look, you've got Medusa upside down. This person has been petitioning with Medusa. Checked your birth natal chart. So yeah, they've had readings on you, and not only tarot readings, but they've been looking into your birth chart, looking to see where they can manipulate. And again, karmic person. This person is very, very karmic. I'm going to go for, you want me to go for this one. Okay. So on the back, you've got choice. This person, I think, was trying to push you into one set way of thinking that there was no way out of this box unless you went down one door. And the thing is, as well, is that when you look at this picture, the woman is all in red. They were trying to make you choose from your own free will that has been guided by this magic, or by this, you know, they're trying to control, but make it look like it was free will. They wanted to try and make it so that you didn't walk down the path that would be more abundant for you and more safe for you, and more would create, I keep hearing generational wealth, because look at those steps in front of this woman. You know, she has a choice of staying where she is and being frozen like that freezer spell, or walking up and walking away. And I think also there is that choice of how you respond to it, because you've also got here gentleness, and it's upside down. This is also a little bit of a call. Who is it that I'm talking to? There's a granddad that's come through. There's definitely a grandfather here, and an uncle, and a sister. So you have a lot of people, and remember, because this is a general collective reading, you're going to have a lot of people that are coming through, but your ancestors are saying that you need to stop being so gentle. And it's not that you need to, you know, if someone sent you a hex, that you need to hex them back. But what they are saying, that you need to start using that fire in you. You need to start using that Aries, that Mars, that, you know, really go-getting, because you did have on there the Queen of Wands. You need to start taking action to send that stuff back, to wash that stuff away, to cleanse your spaces, put up your wards. And the thing is, as well, when you look at this, look at her. She looks very genteel, very wishy-washy. She has some flowers in her hands. They're saying to stop being so whimsical when it comes to looking at light and dark, because there are so many layers within it, and there's nothing wrong with you going, do you know what, this is my boundary. Because if you set boundaries in the mundane and physical world, why wouldn't you set boundaries in the spiritual and magical world? If someone is sending you crap, and if this resonates with you, that somebody from your current workplace or an old workplace, if you go, I know who that is, or it gives you that little tingle and you're like, oh my God, why not do something about it? Not why aren't you doing something about it, but why not do something about it? And there's no need to go, well, I'm all light and love, so I don't do that. Return to sender is not tit for tat. It literally is saying, in the mundane world and the physical world, I will cut off people that they're no good for me, that don't resonate with me. I move myself away from that. You wouldn't, in the mundane world, if someone keeps having a go at you, keeps putting you down, you wouldn't keep taking that and going, do you know what, I'm going to transmute that and turn that into love. I'm going to transmute that and ground that. You wouldn't. You'd just be like, I'm not putting up this anymore. And you'd be vocal and be like, no. And that's all return to sender or sending that back verbally is. It's literally saying, I'm no longer transmuting the pain and suffering that you're going through, that you're projecting on me. You can have that back and you can deal with it. Because look, yeah, it's upside down, listening. Don't block yourself off to one way of thinking, because look, it's almost like you want to rush this healing process because the divine timing is upside down. Excuse me. And let me get this last bit here. What do they need to know about this ex-co-worker and the love spell HEXES Labidos? What do they need to know? Yeah, fated to suffer. And look at this as well. Look at this. This is you here. That is them there. And there's them offering you something to eat that they poisoned. Look, bride in a cage. They were trying to cage you and it didn't work. It didn't work. Because this red again is to do with your root chakra. It's to do with your stability. It's to do with your foundations and how you look at your own identity and how you connect to others. And this is them trying to cage you. When you look at that bride in the cage, that's a love spell. And revenge. This person wants revenge. Maybe you said something to them that made them feel slighted. And when you have somebody who has a very fragile ego, or somebody who has a very blown up ego, and it gets bruised, well, they feel that they're in their right to get revenge from you. And I mean, you look at this woman as well. She has two swords in her hands. She wants to make you feel indecisive like she does. But not only that, she also has dead trees growing around the back. She cannot create like you do because you are the empresses and you are the high priestesses. You are the emperors and the high priests, and she's not. And you've got, is this me? And it's upside down. It's almost like she was trying to doubt you, try to get you to the point where you start doubting your own gifts, you start doubting your own path, because by doing that it's easier to feed off. And addiction upside down. So definitely there was a try of getting you into some sort of addictive habits. That didn't work. And lastly, I want to get from which one? This one. Okay. So the first one that caught my eye is petalite. That's a type of crystal. And this is something that maybe you need. Maybe this will actually help you as well. And it says spiritual healing, spirit guides, removes black magic spells, third eye activation, emotional awareness, and clears negativity. So you definitely need to get one of these crystals. You know what? If you are strapped for cash and you can't get a crystal, you can actually call on the essence and the spirit and the vibration of a crystal. Even if you just go on your phone, Google petalite, and have the picture in front of you and sit down and meditate with that and have that picture in your mind's eye. Excuse me. My throat is really going. But that, you will still get the same vibrations from the crystal than actually having one in your hand. But you need this because there's a lot of clearing that you need to do. You've also got sand rose. You need sand rose as well to help you with, this is for me, heart chakra and grounding. So you need sand rose, you need petalite, and you've also got spirit quartz. Used to activate and cleanse other minerals, enhances and increases the energy of other minerals. This would really, really be good together with Petalite. That would be like a super boosting, cleansing activation spray of some sort, but you need those two together. Anything else? And shungite. Shungite, stone of fruition, supports and guides you through self-growth and life improvement, highlights what needs to be changed highlights what changes need to be made for improvement and healthy future. Now, I feel like there's part of you that is kind of battling how you want to respond to this person, because I remember how I felt about this person and how easy it can be to be pulled back down into those low vibrations, especially if you're around them every day. This is telling you that you need to clear this out, especially when I was talking about cords. You need to verbally and visually, and in whatever way you do, whether that is through affirmation, prayer, whether that is sitting down and writing, you need to remove the cords from that time, from that place and time. Not cut them, don't cut cords. Cutting a cord means that it can be reattached at some point. Removing it from its root means that it won't grow again. And I think that shungite will really help you with removing that cord so that you can ground yourself and really connect with your heart chakra. But also, it will help you to cleanse out what doesn't need to be there, because this black magic, if it is taking hold, it's because there's a part of you that is still wounded, and it might not be wounded from the connection that you had with that old co-worker. It could be from past things, because we do repress, and there's no judgment there because we're all on our own paths to healing. And you've also got Smith stone, and the stone of inner healing. We're just talking about inner healing, right? The stone of inner healing repairs and renews the body's inner tissues, helps to lower risk of infection, and it's pink. This one is pink. So that really will help you as well with healing. It will help with your heart chakra, and it will also help with any health issues that have come about from this black magic. Now, please keep in mind that these videos are for fun and entertainment. If you have serious health issues, you need to be going and seeing an MD, you need to be going and seeing a GP, you need to be going and getting professional medical help. But if this resonates because you already had an intuitive knowing about this, do this as well, okay? It doesn't hurt to get some crystals and do the affirmations, but make sure that you're not taking my advice over a medical professional, okay? I had to put that in there. And lastly, let me just flick through them and see what comes out. Onyx. So you have Onyx. This is a really grounding crystal. It's always important to make sure that you are grounding back into the crystalline grid. And you've got obsidian, another grounding one. And obsidian is amazing because obsidian, it kind of absorbs negativity like a sponge and repels it. And that's what you need, especially if you are thinking about this person, because look, blindfolded. They didn't want you knowing what they were doing to you. So this love spell hex to, dim your libido. It's almost like the libido isn't just about sex, it's about your creativity. They really want you to slow down because I feel like you are seen as competition to them. And even when you were working with them, maybe you weren't creating or showing people your stuff, but it was just your natural flair of being you that they could tell. Can I get a little bit more on dim libido? Love spell to dim libido. Yeah, look, you've got the Two of Pentacles upside down. This was very much about creating like an imbalance. They really wanted to slow you down and kind of knock you off of your center. Can I get a little bit more clarification on the Two of Coins? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you, thank you. What have we got here? Yeah, the star, because you are the star. Come on, they saw your shine, they saw your brilliantness. And I mean, you've got 3 stars there. Maybe they had readings done on you, and I heard them massive, yes. Maybe they had readings on you and they saw that they were key events that were coming up where, maybe they're in the same field as you. Maybe, and I don't mean the field that you were in either right now or just in previous, because I've gone from working in one field to working in another. If they are in a similar kind of thing of having one main job with a side hustle, and maybe you had that main job where you work with them and a side hustle, if they've had a reading on you and they've realised, look, King of Blades, they were told some harsh truths, They were told some harsh truths about your abundance, about your progress, about how you were going to go up the ladder and how they weren't. And that may have left drink this, sour taste in mouth. It makes sense. They were very, very bitter about the fact that they were working so hard at stealing other people's abundance to climb that ladder, and it had been such a slow progress. And you'd come along, you haven't even started on that side hustle yet. It's just a bit of an idea. And they've had a reading, or they do reading themselves. And I heard yes. And wow, yeah, 6 of Blades. They found it very hard to move on from that. And even if they tried to, they still had that emotional sharpness, and that's the only way I can put it, that they knew that you were going to be better at them. And you've got Black Tourmaline. This person really needs to ground themselves. They really need to ground themselves. And right here you've got Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is a feminine energy. It's very much about, like, if you get dizzy and you hold a Chrysocolla, it really brings you down and it grounds you again and it aligns your feminine energy. This person has a very imbalanced feminine divine energy where they find it very hard to give to others. They can't give to others. They can't open up to others. They can't, maybe they were quite quiet, or no, look, they see themselves as a high priestess, or maybe they are a high priestess, but I do not feel like they are a high priestess in the positive aspects of being one. I feel like they are kind of lost in an abyss. Because yeah, I heard void. This is the same person who was doing black bubbles. I said that in another video, black bubbles to put you where the dead things are. This is the same person, because you look at them, look at the smugness on their face. This person is smug as, because they feel like their poop doesn't stink. And it just says, look, stop playing. Stop playing. They are nothing compared to you. And look, black. They don't connect to other colours. They don't connect to their chakras. They're not connected to the divine like that. They use black magic and they connect to things where the dark things grow, you know, and they saw that you were really connected to your sacral chakra and how you create things, and they were really jealous. Yeah, because look, the Queen of Wands in reverse. They want to stop your progress. What else can you tell me? And I also got on here as a download, argument between childhood friends about you and your glow up. So there's somebody here also who is a childhood friend, who they don't want you to continue. They don't want you to, they're angry that you came from the same hometown as them, and yet they're still sitting with their thumb up their ass, excuse me, with their thumb up their ass, with nothing, probably living out of their car, you know, wearing gold chains and making themselves look bougie, but they don't actually have enough money to pay for their bills. And you've got Queen of Pentagrams. They saw this. They know that's what you are. That's what you are. And you've got, yeah, Four of Swords. It's exhausted. It's exhausting them watching you and knowing that you have this in front of you, that you are the wild card, that you can go where you want. Any idea that you actually put your mind to is going to create something beautiful. And it makes them really angry that they can't get to you, because you've got here Odja muscle. All right, look at that big arm. And I always think of Orishas when I look at this. You have a lot of higher beings kind of working with you, or you've connected with them, and it's something that they don't understand because they don't have that shuffle reborn, because you've had lots of past lives, and you're very connected to moon cycles. Yeah, look, you are very, very connected with your crown chakra. You're very connected on many dimensions, because you've got third dimension. This is their thinking. This is how they think and see things, and this is how you think and see things. Sad really, isn't it? Can I get any more? What else do I need? This one. This is the last one that I'll do. And look at that, that's crazy. Headaches and migraines. Voodoo doll, stick a pin in it, or 12. So yeah, hoodoo or voodoo happening. Shooting squad. They're literally setting themselves up to fail, because it says on the back here, death, caught red-handed and paying the price, aiming at you but making themselves the target. Okay, they're going to get caught out, because you have somebody, this co-worker, and then this childhood friend. I don't know if they worked, I heard yes. I would say I don't know if they work together, but I got a massive yes. This co-worker works together, and look, you've got Hawkeyes upside down. So these people have been stalking you, but I feel like they're blocked, or they're blocked divinely. Yeah, they're blocked divinely. Itchy bits, how you got that STI, STD. Maybe that, ooh, the love spell hex to lower, to dim your libido, and it had eggplant, chicken foot, multicoloured potpourri. This person was trying to send something to you, and it's backfired. It's completely backfired. And they have been working with animal elements, like this, like the energy of animal elements, because you've also got a painted wooden tiger with lots of red all over it, like with lots of like intricate patterns. But yeah, they've sent stuff to you. And this person is a gold digger. I said about the gold chains and stuff like that. They're a gold digger. It's all going to finish. It's all ending for them. Seriously. Remove all that does not resonate. If they left, they were meant to. If you cut them out and set boundaries, do not lower the bar by letting them back in again. If that job didn't work out, there's something better coming. There's something better coming. And they sent stuff to your children. So remember, your children can actually be physical children. If you have children, they were sending stuff as well to kind of create discord in the home. And also, this is someone who was a friend. And I did say that there was a grandfather here, because look, you've got grandfather. Your grandfather is with you. Your grandfather is with you. This person was trying to manipulate and create sexual dreams. And lastly, incubus and succubus. Okay, this person was trying to drain your energy, and this love spell was supposed to kind of mess up how you connect to others, and how you how you birth things into life. But they can't access your energy. And you have deities such as Aphrodite. You know, Aphrodite, her children were seen as sirens. They were people that could manipulate. Because remember, I'd said about your voice having power. It's that kind of power of manipulation, in a way, of kind of being able to charm other people with your voice, with being able to get people to do what you want, but not in a malicious way. You're the type of people who were the negotiators, maybe, in your family. Maybe you are the ones who mentor new people and bring them in, because you have a way of explaining things. And Aphrodite, her children were like that. Her children, as well as Aphrodite, had that gift. They had the gift of the gab. They were able to soothe angry souls. That's why you guys are the healers. And this co-worker, this fake high priestess, she doesn't have that. And I think that leaves her feeling, because look, you've got yellow upside down. Her solar plexus. She doesn't have a personal place of power. She finds that in darkness, because she doesn't have that naturally, and she doesn't want to look for it. You didn't have to cut me off. Yeah, this is somebody. And that reminds me of the song. You didn't have to cut me off. Yeah. This person feels jilted by you. And it says, I'm not going to take that one. Lionsgate. Lionsgate is coming up in, I think it's June or July. Supercharged ascension. When the portal opens, you'll feel it. This is almost like they want to stop you. They want to stop you from gaining access to that. But you know what? It's coming, and it's, yep, look, last one. Clean and organise your space. Clutter allows stagnant energy to fester. Stagnant energy welcomes in low vibrational people and entities. All right? If your place is messy, and sometimes if you have children, it just naturally is, or if you're not a very organised person, clutter can happen. Take out your bins, water your plants, hoover the floor, dust whatever you need to dust, you know, reorganise. Spend a weekend just really spring cleaning and getting into all the corners and saying really positive prayers or affirmations, because your words are so powerful. Cleanse it. Put a colour visually in your head into each room and what it is that you want to get from that, whether that is, you know, adding a stone, especially the stones that you've got in here. Place them into different rooms, energise it, activate it with yourself, and that's going to really protect your home. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope this resonated. I know it was a long one, but it was needed. If you are new and you haven't watched any of my videos before and that resonated for you, Awesome. Thank you so much. I'd love a like. I'd love for you to hit on the notification bell and subscribe so you can see more videos and more content. If you are a returning subscriber, I love you forever. Thank you so much, because your comments, your likes and your subscribes, they help my channel to grow and they really help me out. Anyone that would like to give a donation, that it's never expected but it's always appreciated, because it means I can build more into this channel. My details are in the description box. I'm also a psychic medium. I give mediumship skills. I do personal readings, and for any business inquiries I have my email down there as well. Okay, lots of love to all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.